Me this past week and me being out of town with no reception or internet. So yeah, I was also for you at Master's Camp. I was a camp counselor for middle school girls. I had 8, yes, which is like over the maximum amount we were allowed to have. But since we let the girls choose, there's 8 of them, and none of them wanted to leave. And so I decided to take all 8 of them, and they were wonderful. And it made me realize that that's kind of what I want to do, and how much I love just the camp atmosphere and just being with kids. Even though I thought I just liked babies, I realized that I like more than just babies, which is, I guess, a good thing. I'm not discriminating. Anyway, and so at camp,
YOLO!
Yes, that was my brother, another middle schooler. Yes, they're wonderful. And so, anyway, Um, yeah, camp was good. Just seemed a little long. No sleep. You know how it is. Any of you guys been to camp, you know, it has its pros and cons. It's like being a parent when you're a counselor, except for you didn't get to raise them, so you don't really get to, you know, partake in their life up until that point. But hopefully in my efforts, I can make an effort to be in their lives after this point, you know. Text and call my girls and see how they're doing. And one of them has actually already told me, you know, something that's really heavy on her heart. So it's really nice that they trust me as like a mom, which, thank God I'm not. That would be weird. Anyway, speaking of moms and babies, I have these wonderful kitties here. This is Sirius Black, and he's the biggest one. He's 4 weeks old. He'll be 5 weeks old on Saturday. This is Weasley. Say hello. Escape artist, this one. Yes, he will sneak out of anything. And then this is Latte. She's adopted. Yeah, so she was already named when we got her to foster. And there was another one, but he died this morning. His name was Draco, and he was tiny, and I guess he just got too sick, and he couldn't get better. So yeah, he passed away really last night or this morning. Tragic, but we still have these 2 little babies that need homes. So if you know anyone that wants to adopt kitties, just let me know. And since they're only 4 weeks old, they can't really go out on their own until they're 8 weeks old. And the only reason why we have them so young is because the owner of their mommy didn't want anything to do with them, so just left them at the place where they got fixed. And then my mom and my brother took them in. So I mean, it's kind of messed up that, you know, she couldn't wait a couple more weeks just for them to be adopted. And it's a funny story, Latte. The reason why she got adopted right then and there was because the person that adopted her, they had brought a cat to get fixed, and the cat was under anesthesia too long and died. So they felt so bad that they were like, "You want a new kitty?" So, yeah. In a couple weeks, they're going to get their vaccinations, and after that, you know, you can adopt them. So their names are Sirius Black and Weasley. Easy to remember if you're a Harry Potter fan. Obviously, Harry Potter fan named them. My brother. Anyway, let's see. Speaking of brothers and whatnot, um, my brother will be going into high school in a month. Really surreal for me because he's my baby brother. And I don't know all you older siblings out there, but you know, when your younger siblings, you know, just seem it's just like, ugh, I feel old. I guess that's how I feel now. It's just like, man, I remember when I was starting high school, how surreal it was. And I just hope it's a good experience for him. Fingers crossed. And I don't know if you guys saw my pictures on my page, but the ones of me in the costumes, they're from Cher's Costumes Galore. And it was really fun because since my boyfriend's mom owns the costume shop, I was able to dress up basically for free. awesome place to play dress up. But yeah, you might want to rent costumes there before you just go around wearing all of their clothes, because wears them out. But yeah, so if you need anything to wear for any kind of costume party, just go there. They have all kinds of stuff. They have masks, dresses, any kind of costume you can think. They even have hot dog costume. They have, you know, little, should I say risque costumes? Yeah, I guess. And, you know, just like whatever. They have 70s, you know, all, you know, nun costumes. They have all kinds of fun stuff. So, check it out. And, suggest this page to a friend, and yeah, I will see you guys next week. Ciao!